Now to a very unusual sight captured on camera. Japanese and local astronomers say a Chinese satellite was recently seen beaming down green lasers over the islands. This video captured atop the Subaru telescope on Mauna Kea, operated by the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan. Bryce Moore has the story.
The lasers flash for just a couple seconds. Initially thought to be from a NASA altimeter satellite, the Japanese put out a correction note on Monday saying NASA scientists found a most likely candidate as the ACDL instrument by the Chinese Daki-1 AEMS satellite.
Going.
Again, our country is warning 3 recent.
I don't know if they're actually going to talk about UFOs, but we'll see.
Flag programs
Save more lives if you could put more funding towards the UFOs.
Exactly. Honestly, they might have too much funding towards the UFOs that we don't know about.
Or another deal.
I don't know why this is the first thing they talk about. This isn't like what people are concerned with right now.
The president also continues to call on Congress to act common sense gun law reforms, including requiring background checks on all gun sales, banning assault weapons and high-capacity magazines, and eliminating immunity for gun manufacturers who knowingly put weapons on war on their streets.
That's our First Amendment, right? Or no, Second Amendment.
Exactly. Did you hear that they were unable to retrieve the UFO crashes? Like they couldn't find it.
Probably because it's in Canadian airspace, and they probably wanted to take it for themselves.
Well, they couldn't find the one in Alaska either.
It's interesting to me if it would be different under a different administration.
Well, they said yesterday that the balloons were already up there during the Trump administration and they didn't do anything about it. Or not, well, I don't know if they're balloons or UFOs or I don't know. I don't know why they don't just show a picture.
All right, the floor is yours. Let's get to the
Here we go.
So I'm going to take your last question first. You know, the president has oversee a interagency team that is created so that we can figure out the protocols on how to move forward when and if this occurs again. And so I believe in the properly.
He's dodging the question.
To share later this week. So there is again a interagency team.
Why delay it?
And see if there's anything else that needs to be done. So there will be updated protocols, if you will, by the end. So that's that one. The first one, again, we've heard from Austin on this, we've heard from Dean on this, we've heard from colleagues. Again, as you all know, the airspace, kind of flying low elevation.
You're just repeating everything they've already said.
What are they?
We're about. He asked why they couldn't recover the UFOs, and now she's just repeating stuff we already know. She didn't answer the question.
So they are now being recovered.
They're saying because of the weather they can't get it.
I'll look at the weather radar. Like nothing's in Canada.
How do you view setback?
So, a couple of things. I do want to say that
I wonder if they're going to ask any more questions.
The president's economic plan is indeed, and it's giving people a legitimate how we have seen, how we have seen the plan actually working, and we're seeing inflation moderate just a bit.
This is all very strange, very strange.
And that's what's important. So two things on the wages that they're asking specifically on those pieces, based on the data. Real wages are indeed up within the last 7 months, which is important since Canada always more newspaper than one newspaper, as you know. And the second thing is real weekly earnings are up over the last. So we continue to make progress fighting inflation. As the president said earlier today, his unwavering focus is on continuing to lower costs for families, and that's going to be our focus. We do that. That's why the Inflation Reduction Act is so critical, it's so important,
Nobody cares anything. Nobody cares about this at all right now. We want to.
Is he reading off a teleprompter?
Probably. Here we go.
get into
What do they mean by benign?
things that there's strong consideration of these objects in mind. We're just not going to get it.
Oh, so benign means. Wait.
To know when the president or it's spoken interview. So I know your colleague asked my colleague this earlier today during his staff. Look, the president's taking this very seriously, and he's receiving briefings regularly from his national security advisors, and he's going to continue to do that. We are sharing as much information as we can, as possible, but we do want to make sure that the American people understand that there's no need to President two actions, as I mentioned earlier, because the objects were indeed flying at low civilian space, and we wanted to make sure that we could that airspace. But again, we want to.
Well, why did you need to shoot it down with a Sidewinder missile and send in
the Pentagon after them?
Yeah.
During the three objects, and also, as you know, the China was indeed very, and the president listened to the recommendations. I don't have anything further beyond that. I have protocols with the dealing with them, but I can say she was standing up with their agency provide us give us some additional protocols on how to move forward.
Mm.
What about salvage operate? And I know that the team haven't yet the degree yet. Which team's been able to
Good question.
Oh yeah.
She didn't answer it.
in these three locations to actually retrieve the debris. But again, there's intensive observation in the areas. For us to do that, the president thinks it's important to do that.
It makes no sense. Like, they can't even say that they know where it is.
Should be, but at some point, part of the reason we're not hearing from him
He doesn't want to cause them to panic.
what we're trying to do here is find as much information as possible. President clearly has been briefed on a regular basis, on what is going on. But it is
I hope he does.
So if these objects are so benign, why did they send in these fighter jets playing Top Gun with these UFOs using Sidewinder missiles, which are very deadly and expensive weapons, and they even missed with one? How do you miss it? Why are they responding so harshly if it's so harmless?
Also, it depends on the type of craft that we're using. If we're using an F-22 versus an F-35, which is, more advanced than an F-22. So if you put F-18s up in the sky, obviously you're gonna not have good results. But if you put in F-35s with all kinds of technology where you can see through you can see through objects with the headset that they use, then it's definitely much better results.
Yeah, but why don't they just use like a Gatling gun or something like on the jet? Like, why do they need to use a missile? Like,
honestly, it depends at the location of the Navy, and of course there are counterparts with the Canadian Navy too, to be able to assure that they're not gonna intercept each other and hit, causing a World War III between our allies. So that's
yeah. But it's almost like they wanted to destroy it. Like why would they use a missile? Because by doing that, then you're just gonna like blow it up, and we won't be able to learn anything from it if you just like completely demolish it. Like, they should have tried to like take it down in an easier way. It's almost like they wanted it to be destroyed so people don't know about it.
Or they should have communicated with it.
Yeah.
Come down to us. Well, we need to put a ban on these UFOs flying in our airspace.
Exactly.
We don't need to put a ban on assault weapons. Assault weapons are going to keep us from safety from whatever's flying in our airspace.
Yeah, they want to use assault weapons they want to ban assault weapons, but at the same time they're just blowing up random things in the sky with missiles.
Doesn't add up. Like when I went to the ranch that's like down south of me, and the guy that owned the ranch, the Stardust Ranch, he shot a craft with an AK-47.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he literally walked outside at like 2 a.m. straight up shot it.
Oh my gosh. Did it crash? Like, did he shoot it down, or did it fly away?
It probably flew away, considering how many there were flying around him. I think he said that there were like 6 or some flying around him.
Dang.
Yeah, there's a whole interview of it
Oh, they're talking about it again. Commercial and research entities?
What?
How come no one came forward and claimed that these were theirs?
Hopefully someone will ask that.
Mm-hmm. These guys are not very, like,
Knowledgeable.
credible reporters, in my opinion, because the fact that they're in here not asking her these types of questions that we need to know, and they're just letting her not answer certain questions without, like, questioning it, it's very dangerous.
Any researchers that live in Washington or no?
I have to go in like 10 minutes,
Alright.
but I don't know how much more they're actually going to talk about this.
They probably won't.
Oh! There we go.
Oh.
Again, I don't want to get it. Military really figure out what you
I mean, why? Why is...
Something I'm not gonna do from here.
So, why even hold a press conference if you're not prepared to answer any of these questions? Like, they knew this is what everyone's wondering.
And they're also trying to cover it up at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Alien races?
Possibly alien races, maybe. Or you haven't been clear on reforming the UFOs.
Exactly. So she's gonna, for everything they ask her about UFOs, she's like, oh, I'm not allowed to answer that. But then they ask her anything else and she just answers.
Pretty interesting.
Hmm.
Hard copy. It's gonna be like this.
I don't know if they're gonna ask any more questions about the UFOs.
Well, yeah, because she keeps denying them, which, if you want a good public interaction, you should answer questions honestly.
Exactly. So I think it's weird how they're saying they think it was like just someone doing research. Like what? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And if it was, you'd think they would like claim that it was them.
And the commercial, like when that person asked if it was commercial or not, like that was a good question.
I know. Oh.
There is debris out there, and we're trying to. But I need to you and John, can you take some care of debris? And Jake, I don't have anything.
Cool. And the other question is information on what other foreign leaders we might be beyond the like.
And Treasury, yeah, well, as you just mentioned, Treasury. Yeah, we'll have to share.
Over the UFO stuff.
So, how were they not able to retrieve the debris? That's insane.
I have no clue.
I think they have it. I think they have the debris, and they just like don't want to tell people what it is, so they just say they haven't found it yet. All right, I think I'm gonna go, but do you want me to? I think once I leave, this will turn off, but yeah.
Well, we will catch you guys on the next podcast.
Yep. All right. Let's talk to you later, Scott.
See ya.